Mm. Hey yo, welcome to the channel. Today I'm about to check out Death Battle Harley Quinn versus Jinx. No, I know League of Legends, the video game and shit, the game, whatever. But I may know I don't even know anyone there. Just I've seen the character design, so I'm assuming it's one of them. And Harley Quinn, of course, who don't know Harley Quinn? We've all seen the shows, cartoons, movies, such and so on. So I'm gonna select Harley Quinn. But then again, if she's from a video game, that means she's strong as fuck. But I'm always gonna stick with the ones I know. I'm gonna always stick to my guns. And then we're gonna see afterwards. So, yeah. Also, I called out Popeye. And he got the dub. And also, in the previous one, I called out, I forgot who. But they still got the dub, most likely.
DC's fantabulous anti-hero. Jinx, the loose cannon of
Oh, by the way, I just got out the shower real quick, so I'm gonna just, you know.
That adheres to strict laws and norms.
Still gotta see that Snyder Cut
turn that
movie.
system on its head with their wild enthusiasm for destruction and chaos. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle.
Born to a middle-class family in the heart of Brooklyn, USA, Harleen Quinzel had long lived a life of mediocrity. She had embarrassing parents, annoying siblings, and a high school life that sucked. Even more than, like, the normal ones. She never quite felt like she fit in anywhere. But despite this, Harleen knew she was destined for greatness. So, inspired by a childhood crush turned psychotic murderer, Harleen spent years training to be a world-renowned criminal psychiatrist, eventually traveling to Gotham City's infamous Arkham Asylum to research the most dangerous criminals on the planet, like Batman's arch-nemesis, the Joker. But after analyzing the Joker and his horrific, unspeakable history as a homicidal clown, and Jared Leto, she came to realize one truth. The Joker was actually a misunderstood angel squashed down by an unjust society. And
Yo, what? Loves Dead Red Tool? I gotta look up this Red Tool character, cause if they have any similarities to Deadpool, shock.
Wrongfully harassed by that son of a bitch Batman. This was the first of the Joker's many manipulations, leading Harleen to see a warped reflection of herself through him, culminating in her breaking him out of prison, bleaching her skin via chemical vat baptism, and joining him on his life of crime, descending into love like madness and reborn as the fantastic Harley Quinn. And she was packing plenty of tools of maniacal mayhem, including her iconic hammer, electric buzzers, and bombs of all shapes and sizes, like the dreaded banana cream pie, the most evil of all pie flavors. When she wants to get around quickly, she can use her handy-dandy pogo stick, which she straps rockets to. That doesn't seem safe. Speaking of unsafe, Harley's most versatile tool is her pop gun.
Oh, that
a
other dude.
rotating revolver with special ammo rounds, like a boxing glove. Whoa, whoa, close one. And binding confetti. And did I mention explosive rounds, which... oh, no. My leg is gone. Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Which one?
There he was. I'm fine. I'm gonna go. Harley combines her arsenal with unparalleled gymnastic skills, making her far deadlier than your average criminal. She can even keep up with experts like Deadshot and Catwoman, even Batman at times. The peak human superhero that can dodge lightning and survive this alien device exploding.
Batman got so much plot armor, bro.
Which obliterated multiple city blocks. Yeah, I think that stretches the term peak human just a bit. But hey, he's the goddamn Batman, so... we'll allow it. Unfortunately for Harley, despite her unwavering loyalty to the Joker, their honeymoon period did not last. He spent years abusing her, physically and emotionally, tearing her down piece by piece. Then, when he got bored, he strapped her to a friggin' rocket and launched her halfway across Gotham City. Guess that's one way to say, no, it's not you, it's me. Bye. Harley was left
Joker is fucked.
Abandoned by the one person she dedicated her entire life to. Until fellow villain Poison Ivy came by. She nursed Harley back to health, literally healing her from a damaged relationship. Ivy even gave Harley a chemical concoction that granted her superhuman strength and a healing factor. I suppose a healthy relationship can sometimes feel like your own superpower in and of itself. Yeah, and those two definitely seem like very good friends. Wink. With Ivy at
Hey,
her
you know?
side, Harley went on to rebuild herself as a famous anti-hero, leading teams like the Gotham Sirens and Suicide Squad. She worked on
Birds of
developing
Prey,
new
what about
skills
them?
built around her own strengths rather than that of her past.
Like learning to use her lifelong knowledge of psychoanalysis to manipulate her foes mid-combat.
And creating tons of her
Man.
own chemical concoctions, like tranquilizers and sleeping gases that can incapacitate metahumans. She even reverse-engineered her former flame's trademark Joker Venom. This deadly substance excites the laughter centers in a person's brain and forces them to laugh until they suffocate.
Harley was clearly on top of the world, but nothing
Okay.
counts for self-improvement like a Rocky Balboa training montage. So Harley went to Themyscira of all places to get a combat internship with the Amazons, just like her favoriteest superhero, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Man, imagine going from bashing random goons in Gotham to
Okay,
fighting
hold on.
alongside.
At the times, the Amazons were being led by Granny Goodness, who was posing as the goddess Athena. Harley later aided in overthrowing her rule. Wow, okay, she down for the squad, you know, down for the gang, down for whatever. Tell
And
him.
immortal warrior goddesses.
She became agile enough to jump between skyscrapers and strong enough to rip an entire palm tree out of the ground with her bare hands. Based on the size of the tree and the weight of an average palm by foot, that weighs about 600 pounds. And she can hold it one-handed, so her actual strength is probably at least twice as much.
Enough to lift a full-grown brown bear and throw it like a rag doll. Hell, her skills advanced so far, she was appointed a herald.
Wait. Dodge, point, bang, one. Whoa. Knocked out. Whoa. Okay, with toxins. Survived being strapped to a rocket. Yep, Joker runs with him. What? Black and red lantern rings. Sheesh.
On the war world apocalypse. You know, the planet ruled by the living embodiment of evil? Even the actual personification of the DC editorial staff likes to call her in to help with tough jams.
As the years went on, Harley surprised literally everyone by transitioning from supervillain to
hero.
superhero. She partnered up with other heroes, became a psychiatrist again, and legitimately started helping other vigilantes with trauma, like Jason Todd, who definitely needed that.
In fact,
Yeah,
the Bat family she
he
used
did.
to antagonize and ridicule eventually accepted her as kind of an extended member of their group, teaming up with her to save Gotham from her toxic ex. Good for her. Guess we're not going to talk about when she went back to the Joker a couple times, huh?
In
Yep,
the end,
don't
she
talk
may
about
be a
that.
little nutty, but you'd be mad not to love Harley Quinn.
Yep. Now
The
time for
world
Jinx.
of Runeterra is a wondrous fantasy land of advanced technology, arcane magics, and legendary champions. But on its northern shores are two cities locked in political turmoil. For decades, Piltover's rich elite have exploited the undercity of Zaun, forcing workers into unsafe conditions and brutalizing the populace with terrifying police enforcers.
Oh, so like New Jersey. You could have just said New Jersey.
Until one day, a wild, loose cannon would literally explode onto the scene. She gave
Jinx's analysis is focused on old/new lore, arcane, and various promotional trailers that depict the lead cast in their standard forms. Alternate universes variants are like Star Guardians will be
those
excluded.
uptight topsiders a taste of their own medicine, menacing its people with bombs, gunfire, and even more bombs. This was Jinx.
Jinx destroyed Zeppelins, Jumanji'd the shit out of the local zoo, and switched the street signs. What a monster!
Wait,
Now those movies
what?
will never
She
find
got
their way
patience.
back.
Only the enforcer, Violet, could hope to stop her. But even armed with massive gauntlets weighing over 4,000 pounds each, Vi could not definitively overcome.
Okay, already stronger than Harley Quinn based off that 400-pound shit. So that's okay. For the next death battle, I'm gonna start writing shit down to see who's gonna win based off the info.
Jinx's magnificent arsenal of mechanical monstrosities.
Man, they're so evenly matched. It's almost like they're related. Anyway, Jinx
Alright, man.
turn birds with her trusty
Alright.
Zapper Shock pistol, turn enemies to Swiss cheese with her Pow Pow minigun, and blow bad guys to bits with her Flame Chomper grenade.
But
Okay.
Jinx's favorite weapon is her Fishbones rocket launcher. So much so, she rides it like a rocket-powered pogo stick. Well, that seems even less safe.
Well, don't let her manic attitude fool you. Not only is Jinx tough enough to take a hit from Braum, a guy who can shake mountains with a punch, but
Okay. While subject to mythologization, Braun's feats are based on truth and shown firsthand in the Feats of Braun trailer. He can also fight Viego, who caused an earthquake across the Shadow Isle, backing. Wow, okay, yeah, off rip, I can see Harley lost.
she's wicked smart. Almost all her gear is custom
But then again,
made.
that
She's even recreated
Wonder
Hextech,
Woman,
funky science
Wonder
powered by
Woman
magic
knocking her out
crystals.
feet, but no, it's
Shake
toxic.
mountains with a punch, but she's wicked smart. Almost all her gear is custom made. She's even recreated Hextech, funky science powered by magic crystals. Ooh.
including her handheld teleportation device. Oh, my bad. Is that League of Legends?
Oh gosh.
What a coincidence.
Oh no.
Hold the phone. Are you talking about League of Legends over there? I love that game. I've got in more than 10,000 hours just in our college days, huh, buddy?
Wow.
League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena game forged
Okay.
in the flames of
Anyway, don't tell me this is this is sponsored.
and parties and salty gamer tears. Oh. And as any professional will tell you, to play the game well, you need to min-max your character's loadout with the best possible items.
Yeah, and the worst mistake you can make is being new. God, it's the midterms all over again. No, boomstick, stay in your lane. What are you
For
doing
being
in the
new
jungle?
oh,
Stop
bro.
it, feeder.
Jinx's ideal loadouts include Phantom Dancer, so she can phase through objects after landing a blow.
I'd
Okay.
like to phase out of this conversation.
Then there's the Quicksilver Sash, which protects her from status effects like sleep, paralysis, and poison. This includes forced actions, which make you do
Okay.
things you don't want to do. Hey, Boom, you want to pop into a match with your old Teemo from back in the day? I can set it up right now.
How about we move on to Arcane before I ram my foot up your ass?
Aww.
Nasty.
So, there's more to Jinx than what the main games depict. Before her infamous tomfoolery, most people around Zon knew her as an innocent young tinkerer named Powder.
Like pretty much everyone in the Undercity, Powder had it rough. She lost her parents in a conflict with enforcers, but had a bit of luck when she joined this cool foster family along with Vi, who was, gasp, her sister all along. If you're
Ooh.
wondering what put soap in their opera, Vi was a total badass, and Powder was desperate to also prove herself to her newfound family. And then she made a mistake.
Seemingly abandoned, Powder was left in the hands of the most notorious drug kingpin around. Silco was not the father she needed, but the one she wanted, teaching
Yep.
her to turn her perceived weaknesses into her greatest strengths. Thus, she became Jinx.
Even when the sisters reunited years later, they couldn't fully reconcile, setting up the game of cat and mouse in the game.
Jinx was an
This storyline kinda lit. Okay, I'm gonna watch some
rival, able
gameplay.
to keep up with other skilled warriors like the bullet-dodging Echo, and survive the worst of Zon's toxic
Okay.
environments, which can kill normal
Oh,
people
the most toxic level. Oh, bro, sorry, bro. Harley, your toxins will not work on her, bro. She
in minutes.
she got the dog.
After a near-fatal explosion, she was also infused with Shimmer, a toxic strength and speed-enhancing drug that permanently altered her body's biochemistry.
But Shimmer's side effects intensified her prior trauma, making her much more unhinged and prone to attacking with lethal intent.
Inspiring her ultimate weapon, the Super Mega Death Rocket! This baby's been powered by both Hextech and its even more volatile cousin, Chemtech.
That's even more explosive. I forgot how much I appreciated the explodey options. Anyway, both Hextech and Chemtech are comparable in power to natural magic.
On par with what a badass mage like Lux is able to cast, such as Lucent Singularity, which can totally body these big old rocks.
Measuring their width with Lux's height, we can determine she destroyed almost 13,000 tons of rock from 30 meters away.
Okay, I'ma still stick with Harley Quinn. But at the same time, I know she lost, bro.
Emotional trailers show
I know
Mega
she
Death
lost.
Rocket matching the speed and power of Lux's Final Spark, a much more powerful attack that fires a Kamehameha of natural light.
So her rocket is not only super strong, but super fast. From powder to gunpowder, Silco couldn't be prouder.
But her violet streak grew grim until the day she met a particularly explosive Yordle. Ziggs bonded with her over their mutual passion for destruction, but his was more tempered. Control. Thanks to his wisdom, Jinx learned a little bit of restraint when it came to exploding things of a more fleshy nature.
Helping
Okay.
her tone down the wanton violence and recover some of her mental stability. Like he's some kind of feline brand Jiminy Cricket.
And despite being on opposite sides of the bridge, Jinx and Vi remained sisters, ultimately still caring about each other in their own way, even if they were at odds more often than not.
Though you better believe that when things get boring and uptight, Jinx will be there to shake things up.
Yup. I'ma still stick with Harley
This episode
Quinn.
is sponsored by BetterHelp.
But I know she took an
Online
L.
Therapy.
Relationships are
I'ma
hard and
fast
confusing.
forward to
One of us
this.
will draw our HELP.
Time
For a death. Okay, yeah, firstly, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know which other video to check out, and I'm gonna do so. So leave a heart, link, thumbs up, whatever. But most importantly, subscribe. Now let's get to it. In fact,
For a death battle!
you know, okay, if Harley wins, subscribe. If she takes an L, leave a like. Or just comment, haha, hold this. Then just comment down an L. Let's go, Harley.
And they say these games are rigged.
Hopefully that was foreshadowing, you know?
Screw you, you emo pigeons! I'll show you a murder! Oh, I just love exploding stuff. Huh, I like exploding stuff too. Why don't I start with your head?
Oh! Let's go.
Stay still! I'm trying to shoot you!
Look out! She's right behind you.
Aw, thanks, pal. Traitor!
Oh, Harley, a character.
You're a real firecracker. Got a light? Oh, sure thing.
Ain't no way. They about to wait for the headshot. Ooh.
Stop pussing around!
Ooh. Bro, these two would be the best of friends. Not gonna hold, bro.
Oh, nuts.
Nasty.
Need gizmo. Got any games? No! My save file!
Ooh.
You made me sad! You... Well, that's unfortunate.
What is this, bro? Okay, like, okay, bro. This low-key remind me of that Deadpool versus the Mask death battle, bro. That shit was. This just reminds me of that. It's just nice.
To make up for it, I got you some nice perfume.
But it's not gonna work on her.
Smells like...
Ooh, bro, you legit said it smell like home, bro. That low-key hurt my soul at the same time. Cause like shit, that's what she was going through.
I'm crazy.
Oh, it's that laugh gas shit. But she low-key immune to that.
I am a doctor, and you ain't crazy. You don't have that same smile. I don't need a second opinion.
Oh, you're dead, Harley. I like that Birds of... No, it was the second Suicide Squad, but yeah.
Wait, don't you want to get in close and savor my emotions as you deliver the final kill? Nah, bye.
I told y'all. I again told y'all she got the dub, bro. I was even like, bro, what do you think that shit? I was like, when I saw that hand thing, I was like, oh, maybe there's a chance, but
Hey-o! Don't just stand there, Jinx. You just want a free teddy bear. What if it's Timbers?
This was a complicated fight with far more factors.
okay, I like that they got this. Ooh, okay, I like this. Okay, Harley Quinn, yeah, healing factor. I forgot about that. less versatile gear. Fair enough. I even saw, bro. It's a video game character. I was about to say this is not fair at all, but then again, they also brought out comics and ish, and you know how OP they are in comics. Jinx physically stronger. We said that. Resistant to toxics and toxins and venom. Yep, you saw me catch that. Superior battlefield control. She lives. Her whole life is a fucking battlefield, bro. She got that battle IQ
Harley had
unlocked.
more direct combat experience against superpowered beings, along with better training.
But Jinx's physical power, diabolical weaponry, and assortment of items were just enough to roast this Harlequin duck.
While Harley lifting over 1,200 pounds is impressive, Jinx
Okay, these gauntlets in the game require super strength to wield without injury, like unlike individuals like Jinx and Phil's been shown to match. Okay, wow,
compete
shit.
with Vi, whose gauntlets weigh 8 times that in the game.
Yep.
And Jinx can take hits from a guy who can shake mountains. A bit beyond Harley's level of strength.
Harley
Yep.
may have been more naturally acrobatic, but Jinx's heck
Some DC street level heroes like Black Canary or Alana Strange have potential light dodging feats. However, lead characters like Darius or Ziggs have also moved in tandem with or dodged light beams. This makes Harley/Jinx equal with similar levels of
tech and intangibility match and outclass that mobility. The teleporting tablet alone could control the entire fight, since Jinx could send herself or Harley just about anywhere.
And
Nice.
while Harley had a moderate healing factor, she's never regenerated entire body parts before.
Yeah.
So a big enough kaboom would definitely kill her. And Jinx's weapons were strong
Oh
enough
shit.
to do
Jinx official loadouts also consist of muscle reminder and those items that can dampen Harley's regeneration. Really, bro? You're gonna add that
Just
fucking
in
video
order to
game
destroy
buff in
over
this?
13,000 tons
Damn.
of rock from such a distance, Lux's magic explosion would need a yield of about 20 kilotons of TNT.
And Jinx's Hextech and Chemtech are
I'm
similar.
okay. Using imperfect hex technology, the inventors and bro, I'm not reading this fucking League of Legends shit. I don't ever
To
know.
Lux's
You know?
magic and speed and power.
Even if we scale Harley's durability to Batman surviving this massive explosion, the potency of Jinx's weaponry outpaces it more than 300 times.
Sure, Harley is legitimately intelligent, but so is Jinx, as evidenced by her inventions and routinely outwitting Vi and her task force. Plus, Jinx is typically distrusting of people she's just met, so Harley's potential mind games were likely to fall on skeptical ears.
Jinx was much more likely to shoot first and ask questions
Ew,
later.
what?
Now, Harley still had her wide
Okay, Jokers and Harley's mom. Yep, called it.
array of poisons and chemical agents, like the Joker venom, which would kill most opponents in minutes. However, after living her whole life in the toxic cesspool of Zon, her tolerance for poisons is clearly much higher than a normal person. Not to mention, the Quicksilver Sash could simply end any unwanted effect on her. Ultimately, Harley couldn't stand up to Jinx's physical power, superior technology, or overwhelmingly explosive arsenal.
Harley clowned around only to get her bell rung by someone out of her league.
The winner is Jinx.
Bro, let's just see who's next because what's been said has been said.
Death Battle is back, and we've launched a brand new membership program for our YouTube channel.
I'm
By
so
directly supporting
behind.
our team, you'll get unique emotes, badges, additional content, and more. Click that join button to see more info, and thanks for watching.
Next time, okay, we got the Scarlet Witch. I'm guessing. Oh, Zatanna, isn't she from? She's from DC, right? I think I've seen her in like Batman, Brave and the Bold, or is it Kids Justice League Kids, some shit like that, like Young Justice. Is it Young Justice? Well, poop. Okay, I'm gonna just say it now. I must say Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch easily. Easily, no hesitation. I don't even know much about Zatanna, but easily, no hesitation. Bro, she just said, it is done. Then fucking killed every mutant by just uttering those words. There are way more feats I could name and mention, but you know, I'm not about to do all of that. Because y'all get the drift. So I'm going to lock in Scarlet Witch at the moment versus Zatanna. Yeah, you know, you already get the gist. So if you enjoyed the video, the reaction, blah, 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 let me know which other video to check out. I'm going to do so. So like, comment, share, but mostly subscribe. I may have lost a bit, but if you still with me, remain subscribed. And if you don't, just leave a like and be like, haha, hold this. Then you move on. So with that said, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Nasty. She really took that L. Mm.